right, folks, we are back live here. This is the finals for the CCS Western Canadian Open event. Eric Vargas versus Ben Francis. Ben just had a great match to get here. Eric got here a little bit sooner, has been waiting. The flip has been done. Eric got the break. He's just racked up these balls, and we are ready to go. This is going to be a great match, folks. Thanks so much for joining us again. We do appreciate it. I'm Dave Harding here on the mic. I'm sitting in with Steph, who's just finishing off her coffee. She'll be right here. So here goes Eric with the first break. Hit those decent. One ball down, and that's all you need. A little bit of work to do here. This 7 ball looks like it might be on as an early combination, which would open up the rest of the rack really for him, other than that 4 balls on the rail. He's decided he's going to do a little bit more work. He's going to take high ball here. We'll shoot the 15 on the side, coming forward. Sorry about that, folks. Steph just set that up there. Eric just made his first ball, so we didn't miss too much there. There was nothing fancy about it. Went for the breakout there. Got some of what he wanted, but not all of it. So he's got either the 11 on the side or the 12 ball in the corner or the 13, whichever he wants. A lot to work with. His only problem ball here now is that 14 is tied up. That does bank across the other side if he was down this bottom end of the table. But he's probably going to try and see if he can work that out, break that out from one of these balls. We really do appreciate everybody joining us here. Big event for us here, Western Canadians. In Calgary, here at the Acadia Rec Center. I think he's got enough of the edge that if he was down kind of where that 1 ball is right now with the cue ball, he could cross bank it. It's not an easy bank, it's just, but it does go. He's definitely looking for a way to work into it here. Well, he got defensive, he opted to play safe. That does cover that 4 ball. Nowhere to really use this 4 ball to hide, though. That's a problem. He'd be selling out the 2 other high balls that are there at the top of the table. So it looks like he might be going to his kicking game here. He can kick and definitely hit something, but it's covered pretty well. Good hit there. I don't think Ben actually called that. He was more concerned about getting the hit than getting the make. He's left this 13 ball and the 9 ball. Eric's still figuring out what he wants to do to get this 14 ball worked out of here. If he hits this 13 a little flat, he'll be either just spinning past or spinning into this ball that's right next to it. And Stephanie's back with me here on the mic.
I'm back. Give me some rope.
Okay, so Eric changed his mind. It looks like he might be going for that crossback that I talked about earlier there.
Might be able to get a breakout here too. Oh.
Well, he did go for it. People were telling me that that was the wrong call, that it didn't go, and I was saying it did. He was pretty close. And he's covered that pocket as well, so I think that 3 ball does go. But Ben's going to have to chip something else out if he's wanting to use that pocket for any of those other balls there.
Yeah, guys, we are watching the A Division 8-ball final. So Eric has the hot seat. Ben just defeated Stephen Holem in the B final. It was a pretty tight match. He got that one 7-5. The payouts for this division is $1,800 for first, plus entry into the event for next year. $1,100 for second, $500 for third. That went to Stephen, and $150 for fourth, and that went to Russ Whittle. So this is a $600 match here, plus the cost for the entry into the division next year.
That must have been a bit of a grinder last night for Russ, huh?
Yeah, well, and then to come in and play, he had to play Ben at 9 a.m. this morning, so I think that was a 7-2 win for Ben.
Right on, that's a good win. I mean,
Ben's been shooting like lights out.
Russ is a fantastic box player. I mean, that's kind of his specialty, his discipline. He's a monster box player. Ben's looking really good here. If this
Morning pool is always a tough monster to beat, though.
I think that 4 might be tighter than he wanted. Drew a little bit closer for it. He knows he's got to be really careful here on the hit. He might have to cheat this to the left side of the pocket.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think just a little bit of throw, he's good. Looks like he is putting a little bit of left on it. Perfect on that 8 ball.
There we go, first 8 ball down, first blood to Ben Francis. He leads this match, this final here, 1-0. And Ben will be breaking here. Eric won the toss, so Eric broke first.
If you guys can just take a quick moment and share the stream for us, these guys are definitely worthy of a few hundred viewers. So hit that share button. Let's get the viewers up. This is the final. I would imagine this is going to be a tight match. Run out after run out.
These tables here, these 2 feature tables, I don't know, they haven't been racking easy. They've been breaking okay, but I played a couple of matches on there as well and having a hard time getting those racks really tight. I think Ben's favoring the second ball break here.
Yeah, Ben was saying this morning that he's actually liking the second ball break on these tables. And as we say that, he gets another dry break.
Yeah, Eric actually made one on his, but Ben's been breaking decently all week, but he did tell me, or I can't remember, Tuesday or something like that, that he was kind of struggling a little bit with his break. It's kind of funny how that goes in phases. Sometimes, you know, you'll be breaking the way you always break and nothing's going down, and then suddenly it'll turn back on and everything works again.
And at this caliber, that can make or break your match. Break dry, sometimes you never get to see that table.
Unfortunately, I have been there lots.
Yeah. And it does kind of go in phases. But Ben's been shooting great pool for the last couple weeks. If you can call forebears a good warm-up.
No, that was a fantastic event. Amazing, actually, that we had all that Calgary talent there in the top end of that. Especially considering there's some great pros there.
Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go to that Forebears tournament, I would highly recommend you go. It's a very well-organized tournament. Turnout is always great. And to pay $125 or $150, whatever the entry fee was, just to rub shoulders with those guys for the weekend, super great investment. Those guys are always really approachable, great for autographs and pictures and stuff like that.
Chris, we still have a couple of tickets left on that Q draw, but we are below 20, I believe. Might even be closer to like about 15 right now. So it'll definitely be going this week. Might be today, might be tomorrow, but
yeah, hopefully we can get through the remainder of those tickets. We are definitely under 20, but I'm not sure what that number is, 15, 18, something like that.
And I can tell you here, I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but once that queue is gone, the next one up, it'll be a little bit of a surprise, but there's been a lot of demand for what's coming up after that one too.
Eric is the hot seat winner, guys, so Ben has to beat Eric 2 times. And I believe it is 2 races to 7. This is the finals.
But that wouldn't be the first time Ben's done that, so
no,
I'm hoping to see it.
Ben is a B-side grinder. Nobody rallies the B-side like a Ben Francis.
I want to see it. I want to see this go all the way. Yes, JR, this is the final. So the listing on the post there is correct. This is the final.
Nice cut. Oh, some horn shape and gets a window? No. Yeah, guys, Aaron, sorry, not Aaron, I'm just looking at Aaron's name, but Grant will be here later this afternoon. Grant and I traded jobs this morning. He wanted to stay home and hang with the kid this morning. Just kind of take it easy, catch a few Z's. It's been a long couple days for him already, so traded lives this morning. He'll be here a little bit later this afternoon. Teams is starting up this afternoon, guys. I believe the time I heard was about 2 o'clock, so that's about an hour and a half from now.
And you did say Grant was bringing coffee, right?
Grant will be bringing coffee.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I told him by that time we're going to need an injection.
Yes, you can see the edge of this ball here. Oh, wow. What a cut.
What a cut. So sick, and gets unlucky with the leave. That is a very large jump. Over 2 full balls, it looks like.
Yeah, the problem's not really getting the height. He can clear those 2 balls easy enough. The problem is he's going to have a nasty bounce if it comes down that side of the 14 for making it on the jump. He's looking at the kick.
Yeah, looking at the kick off the left rail here.
And I don't blame him. He's
yeah, that jump is real tough.
You know,
1 ball would be okay. 2 balls is that's a really ridiculous jump.
Plus, you know what? He's got that Filipino action going on. They rather kick anyway. He's got a good chance of hitting this.
Yeah.
If he hits it real thick, it might even carry him off of that 15. But
Eric does favor the kick over the jumps. Great try, great try. But always dangerous when you let Ben Francis see the table. So we'll see what Ben does here.
Ben's going to be loving this. I mean, it looks, you know, for a lot of guys out there watching this might look like, wow, no, I got the entire table to run. No, Ben's loving it. All he was hoping for was a chance. He knows he can run tables. And now all he's got to do is plan out his rack. There's no, there's no opposition.
Table mapping now.
Yep, no opposition from any stray balls on Eric's side. So
no traffic, no tied up balls. We should be good to go from here.
I like him to get this one.
Aaron, there are plenty of open tables here right now, so if you wanted to come hit some balls, it's a good time to do so.
It's a nice shot. That's a perfect angle. 12 on the side here.
I will put up that cue draw right after this game here, guys, so just hang tight. I'll go over all that info for you.
He's got too many choices here. I like putting this in the side and following down, backup table. He opted to just basically nip it. He's going to draw back here for the 15.
Yeah, a little bit of a draw shot. Perfect. Good angle to come off that top rail for the 8-ball.
That's perfect.
Like so. Good job.
Good out by Ben.
It's going to be a tight match, like I said. Back and forth. Thank you, Mark. I will flash that cue draw up for you guys right now. We'll have a quick peek while they're racking. This is the custom Mickelson cue that we've got on raffle, guys. Only 56 tickets being sold on this one, and I believe there is under 20 tickets left. We're about probably the 18 ticket mark. $50 Canadian. This is a beautiful bird's eye maple, ebony tulip wood, and elkhorn on the joint and the butt cap. It is wrapless, and this does come with the Extreme One zero deflection shaft. So if you're interested in a ticket, please send that. You can email transferqsportslive@gmail.com or also via PayPal if that's easier. PayPal.me/qsportslive. Those tickets hopefully will be gone by the end of day today. Maybe sooner. If you have 15, 20 people, you know, that could use a cue. Oh. What's happening here? We've got the score wrong. It's 2 for Ben.
It is 2-0 for Ben. Yep.
2-0 for Ben. I thought it was 1-1. It is 2-0 for Ben. Excuse me. Seven, 5, 1, 6, 4. That's the one.
Well,
Give
folks,
me
we
1
have
second here, guys.
small interruption here. We actually had our 50-50 winner come up from one of the previous draws here.
Wednesday.
So Eric having a look at this table here. A little bit of work to do on this one. Just checking out this combination here. So combination onto the 14 here.
Lori Andrews. I need to snap a quick picture of you.
Nice shot.
Yeah, 350. Can I get you to hold on?
Nice little bun there onto that ball. 9 ball straight in. He's done most of the hard work around this. Everything else pretty much goes.
You know what? It's a great learning tool. Thank you for you guys' support. It's great. Thank you. I sure do. 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for 50. 3 tickets for $10, 10 tickets for $20. You will have to. I'll give you 10. For 10?
So he's playing this inside. He's got that 7 and 5 ball to hold off of if he needs to.
Oh. So is this just for today? Yep, we're doing a daily draw. Yep. It was won yesterday by Kevin Plowman for $3.95.
I think Eric can still see this 11 to cut it down in the corner.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. No, we just started new today. Daily draw.
It's tough bridging here. Plus that 13 is, he's got an angle on the 13 where he's going to have to go in between the 8 and the 4 off the rail there.
Don't worry.
That's a nice shot. It's not easy with that hampered bridging there to do that. He's just going to make sure that he draws down deep enough that he's in that zone there where kind of the tunnel where you can see that last ball. He's going to float all the way over to the other side of the table, kind of towards that second diamond, between the second and first diamond on that left-hand rail.
North Dakota? I wasn't. No, it was Ryan.
Ooh, well, you might have to go in, spin this rail first.
And at that, the other night I was sitting there watching, I saw that shoot a couple balls, and I'm like, oh, and yeah, I thought she was fucking wrong, and then they ended up playing.
I don't think he can see it clean. I think he's got to go rail first on this shot.
Yeah, no, everybody gets a chance to be on there. Every time.
Spin into it with a little left-hand English.
Thank you guys for your support.
Nicely done. And I think this 8 does go in the side, so that's a really nice out by Eric there. Eric pulls one back. He's now trailing in this match, 2-1, race to 7. If Ben gets this, then he plays Eric again. It's a true double dip. But Ben's currently leading 2-1.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. We did have the 50-50 winner come forward from Wednesday. $350 to Lori Anderson on the 50-50. So, guys, that is a daily 50-50 draw. If you guys are interested, you can send money to the same email address and PayPal that I had mentioned before for the Q draw. Just let us know that it's for the 50-50. And that will be drawn at the end of the night tonight. And it should be a bigger pot because we have teams starting this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more people here. So pretty sure that the ticket sales for the Mickelson Q are going to be done today. We're going to hustle that up a little bit. There'll be some great 50-50s. Lots of people here. This is a great event to be at here at the Rec Center, the Acadia Rec Center in Calgary. I especially like it because I'm only living about 10 minutes away.
Nice and convenient.
Absolutely.
Plowman, I will definitely buy you some 50-50s if you want them. You let me know. I don't want to be the one responsible for when you don't win, though, and I'm going to be the one buying you the tickets. I don't want to be your curse. You've had a good track record so far. Jarrett, we're always down for coffee. We're not proud. We'll take it. Doug, if you are a 50-50 winner, you definitely do not have to be in the room to win the 50-50. If it is unclaimed in the room, we will just post the number. And we will go back to the inbox. When you buy the 50-50 tickets, we just send you a picture of your tickets to your inbox. And as soon as we see that you actually have that number, we will just either e-transfer or PayPal the money right to you. So no worries, we will get you that money. What kind of coffee do you drink?
I got a sweet tooth, so I like French vanilla.
Oh, Dave's, you know what? I could go for a French vanilla too. Switch it up a little bit. French vanilla, double doubles, triple triples. I
That's
have
a
a
nice
bit of a
shot
sweet
by
tooth
Ben.
too.
A little unlucky not getting on that 6 ball. I think he's still got the 4 on the side if he wants it. He's still got a bit of work though.
Mario, it is myself, and I am being joined by Dave Harding today.
Hi, Mario. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Great match.
Mario should be here a little bit later. If he's not playing right now, he's probably just kicking it in his room. Him and Loretta usually do play this event, and I believe that they did post a picture in the caravan car earlier this week.
Right on. Oh, Ben can definitely see this. 8 in the side here. Looks like he's not worried about that 11.
Nope. 3-1 for Ben.
He's shooting solid. It's very smooth.
Eric's just going for a quick break, guys. So again, I'm just gonna go through this, go through our spiel here. These are the 50-50 tickets. 1 for $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $20, or 50 for $50. This just helps to cover some of our expenses, meals while we're here, some gas money, you know, rooms if we have to buy them. Obviously here we are local, so we don't have to pay for any of that, but this goes towards any equipment that we need. We're trying to make it bigger and better for you guys. We'd love to get some new cameras, more cameras. We can give you guys better camera angles, more camera angles, more mics for our commentators, stuff like that. So any support that you're able to give, we really appreciate it. And again, this Mickelson Custom Queue. 56 tickets. I think we have only got about 18 tickets left on this one. $50 Canadian. I think it works out to be about 40 bucks American. Beautiful bird's eye maple, ebony, tulip wood, elkhorn in the joint and the butt cap. It is wrapless, and this does come with the Extreme One zero deflection shaft. This is a custom Bernie Mickelson cue. So really beautiful, guys, and the same drill for the 50-50 tickets. You can just send your money to qsportslive@gmail.com or via PayPal at paypal.me/qsportslive. As soon as we receive your money, we will get your tickets sent to you. Just send them to you via your inbox. And when we sell out those 56 tickets, we will do the draw live on the stream for you.
Well, another dry break here. It's a good hit by Eric. So Ben's got his choice of what he wants here. Takes high ball, which is the right choice. 13 down the rail. It's probably about the toughest shot that's there, and really it's not that tough. Didn't come as far out as he wanted on that shot. Doesn't have the angle that he wanted there on the 11 either, so he's gonna have to take a longer shot than he wanted. But he's fine. This is easy, clean. Take the 13 here, float back across. He's got a nice angle now to come one rail down table for this ball that's down the bottom rail. 11 in the side, and shape on the 8. Textbook. Ben's cruising here. He's hitting the ball really well. It's a little bit of low right on this ball. Try and hold it back a little bit here for this 11 on the side. Just like that. There we go, another rack down for Ben. He's cruising.
So guys, I have put the camera to split screen here. We have the B division final going on the right. This is Larry Welper at the table versus Kuhn Dow. So Kuhn actually just defeated Justin Beavis in the B-side final to get here. So Kuhn has to beat Larry twice on the right, and they are racing to 6.
Yeah, Peter, Ben's definitely in the zone today.
Yeah, Ben's on a little bit of a tear. If you can call North Dakota a warm-up, he's been shooting them good, really, for the last couple of weeks. Always a pleasure to watch. He works out these tables like super good.
He's looking good for this one as well. He's gonna take that 10 ball, chip into the 5, so he can free up the 9.
Ooh.
A little unlucky.
We should just stop talking. Stop talking.
I think he might still have the back cut.
Yeah, I think he's all right, but it's not. I think it worked out better in his head, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Was he kicking it?
Oh, I think he's calling the cut on that 14 ball.
Okay, tough cut, but yeah, at least you can see all of that ball.
Wow.
A little bit lucky there.
Comes out smelling like a rose. A little shake from the head, shake on the head from Eric.
Yeah. 11 ball goes. That's
He's
for
a little
sure.
disgusted. That was a great shot. Couldn't have hit it any thinner. Yeah, so Bruce, the guys, Grant and Ryan received the money. This is CSL belongs to them. So when they receive the money, they write out the tickets for the Q raffle. And Grant will be here in about 2 hours. So as soon as he gets here, he will write your name on that ticket and send it off for you. I think people are just accustomed on getting their ticket within minutes of them sending the money. So he's just letting you know that it'll be in a couple hours that he writes out that ticket for you. But you will get it.
So Ben's got to go forward on this 15 ball, which is going to take him towards that
Yeah.
4 ball.
He's looking at taking that 8 ball to the bottom right-hand corner here. Thank you, Bruce.
Ben's on fire.
Ben is on autopilot.
5-1 against Eric, and Eric is not a slouch. I can tell you that. Eric knows how to shoot as well.
Well, there's not much he can do from his chair now, can he? He hasn't had the opportunity to get up off his chair to run a rack.
Well, at least he gets to watch some good pool.
Yeah, I don't know if he's looking at it like that. I don't think his cup is half full. I think he's looking at it as half empty right now. He's got some work to do.
Well, I don't blame him. I mean, I'd rather be at the table right now too. But
Yeah, of course.
I don't think they're going to allow me to sub in though. All right, there's a better break. Eric
Yeah.
got the ball in the corner
Yeah,
there.
Eric took a second ball break on that one too. Although he may prefer high ball, and he doesn't have much for high ball here.
Got a long shot, whatever he shoots. Is he shooting the 11?
No, maybe one ball on the side. Nice.
I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to be though.
I think he kind of got a little bit of the wrong angle. I think.
Well, 6
little bit
goes
too
straight
far.
in.
Yeah, I have no doubts he'll be able to pick this apart anyway.
That 3 ball's a little tough. That's covered, I think.
Yeah,
Half
see, and he
covered.
just recovered there. I think he was just looking on at the angle on that 7 for possibly a little bump on the 3, or he's got a shot on the 4-2 there.
I actually like taking the 7 right now and taking that 3 because the 3, you get a really nice angle off of the 7, but he's shooting it the other way around. He'll probably shoot the 3 after this. Nope. Went back for the 5.
Maybe that 3 ball goes.
It does go if you're basically towards the rail, right?
Oh, okay.
Little bit of a back cut. It goes pretty easy.
Can't really tell from where I'm sitting. I thought maybe that 15 ball was a little bit of ahead of it, but maybe he just wants to give it a little bump just to make sure. Nope, it must go. It's a nice run by Eric.
So Eric holding in this, fighting back. Ben's got 3-game
Yeah.
lead here, though, right? So
5-2 is definitely better than 6-1. Yeah, Ben's playing on strings right now. He's controlling that cue ball really good. 2 high balls on the break, it looks like.
well, Jason, you missed that match earlier. Ben did play Steven, and Ben beat him.
Yeah, that was at 10:30 this morning. It's currently 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So just a few hours ago, Ben and Steven played the B-side final. Ben came out on top. That was a 7-5. Perfect on that 4 ball.
Just follow past it. One in the other corner. It's a little straight on it, but two ball, 5 ball, 7 ball.
Oh, good call. It's like you've played this game before.
Once or twice. I watch a lot though.
They make it look so easy. I'm actually getting quite bored. Like butter.
It's a little bit top here. Float back down for that 8.
And Ben Francis stands on top of that hill like a champ.
Well, I'm sure glad that some guys on the CSL team know how to shoot.
Ben definitely knows how to shoot. Yes, Jason, that definitely was on stream this morning. I believe it was on the very first stream that we ran this morning. We started at about 9, and so they're the second match on that first stream this morning.
And do remember, Jason, you can, of course, always go back and watch those in the archive. So it was a good match. If you have time and you want to see how Ben got to where he's at right now for this match, you just go back and have a look.
This is a double dipper on Eric is in the hot seat, and Ben is coming around from the B side.
And over on the other table, Larry just got that one. So we get a score update there.
Yeah, so I believe we are 3-1 on this B-Div match.
Eric breaking again. Again, that second ball break flies one in. And I just need to step away for 2 minutes here, Steph,
Yeah,
so I'll
sure,
be
go
right
ahead.
back. Thanks, folks. Please do stick with us. Fantastic action here. I'm rooting for Ben here. If he gets to the table, I like him to take this and take this to a second set here.
That was a really nice bump by Eric just to move that 3 ball out of the way. Now he's got full access to that 15 ball. Yeah, all 4 of these players, guys, are very accomplished players. Really great. I think Kuhn and Larry could definitely hold their own in the A division. However, for this event, they are ranked B players. but they are very strong B players. And that is the 8-ball that is hanging in the side pocket there, so. Another nice win for Eric. This is run after run after run. Guys, please don't forget to share the stream. These guys are worthy of a few hundred viewers. So let's share the stream, get our viewership up. If you guys know of any friends and family, people that are interested in the game, let them know that we are also available on YouTube. We simultaneously stream to YouTube. So if you just search for Q Sports Live on YouTube, you'll see all of our archive streams there, as well as whatever we've got going live. If you subscribe to YouTube, you will get email notifications every time we go live. And once we hit the 2,000 viewers mark on the YouTube, we're going to do a free Q draw. So make sure that your settings are set to public and not set to private so that we can see your name. If you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and we can see your name, as soon as we hit 2,000 viewers, we are going to do a free Q draw. You don't have to register, you don't have to sign up, you just have to subscribe to YouTube and make sure we're able to see your name. We gave away a Q at 500 viewers, and we gave away a Q at 1,000. The next Q giveaway is going to be at 2,000. Oh, Ben missed the breakout there. I think he's going to get another swing at it, though. I think that's the, I believe that's the 12 ball in behind that 2-3 by the spot there. He's got to go for it here. So a little bit of juice, that one ball on the side, hopefully hit that little cluster. Ooh, just nicked it, just nicked it.
Oh, that's not where he wants to be to shoot that
No,
ball,
left
though.
him tough on that 3-ball. He's right over a ball. Like, you really can't get much over a ball than that.
Okay, I'm just looking at the comments here. So yeah, Kimberly's saying almost 1,800 on YouTube.
Yeah, so I just filled everybody in on the YouTube.
And
Looks like we're real close to doing that next Q draw.
Yeah, 2,000 subscribers, we're going to do that, right?
And Jay, it sounds like we are about 18, anywhere between 15 18 tickets left on that Mickelson queue. Hopefully we'll get through that today, and we'll do the draw live on the stream as soon as we sell those out. So only about 15 18 tickets left on that Mickelson queue, guys. Thank you for sharing, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the next best thing other than throwing money at us. We're open to money throwing as well.
Oh yeah, and I'll even get up and dance for that. So I think Ben's got to shoot this 3. He doesn't really have a lot of choice. It's really awkward bridging, but I don't think he's too worried about the scratch.
No, I don't think so. But I think he is worried about the shape on the 2.
Well,
this cue ball is going to be a little bit rogue.
I mean, it's letting it fly, but he's shooting. You gotta shoot at something. Gotta stay at the table. Oh, look at that
Unless
shot.
you hit it like that, that is a super nice touchy shot. However,
That is so tough, jacked up over that ball. Because all you
this two
can,
ball is going to be tough still.
yeah, can't put any English on that ball. So let's see how creative he gets here with his two. He's looking at the cut down to the corner. I mean, this is scramble mode, but what are you gonna do? You know, there's nowhere to hide on this, and
No.
he knows if he misses that basically Eric's gonna get out. So he's going for the gusto on this shot. That's so thin, though. I don't know if he clips the ball behind it. He doesn't have to worry about the scratch. But other than that, cutting it so thin, he might have the scratch. Definitely taking the paint off of this on this one. Look at that shot. Look at that shot.
Oh.
Great effort there by Ben.
Wow. He just looked at the shape on the A ball. He didn't have it.
Oh, he'd have done a jump kick, something like that.
Yeah. Terrence, the tickets for the Mickelson is $50 Canadian. So if you're interested in the Q draw, you can email transfer if you're in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com. Or we also do PayPal. You can use the same email address or direct through paypal.me/qsportslive. We will get your tickets to you guys within a couple of hours here. The gentleman who writes the tickets out will be here in about an hour and a half, couple hours. We'll get those tickets to you as soon as possible.
Nice shape there by Eric. He's just going to go forward. Wants to be pretty close up on the rail here for this 9 ball.
Thank you, Jay. Jay, just because your name sounds fairly common, maybe if you could just send CSL an inbox message via Facebook, just a quick message saying that you did send money, so that Grant can quickly find you when he gets here to send you your ticket. That would be great.
Another nice shot by Eric there. Take the 11 ball now. Just hold for the 12, leave an angle to come up for that 13. Or shoot the 13 on the side, whichever he likes. He can do anything here. He can draw past it. He can draw below it. Whatever he likes. Didn't want to put himself on the 50-yard line like he did,
Yeah, he could have either stopped a little bit short or gone a little bit further on that for easier shape, but I think he's still all right.
Oh, we're getting sticky here. Getting sticky. Wow.
Close to the work. Really close to the work, and he is not happy about it. That cue ball's got Eric talking to himself over there.
Well, what do? There's nowhere to hide here.
A little chip, and he went for the safety and didn't get it. So he's given that game to Ben. That is the first match for Ben Francis. 7-3 win. We're going to a second set. So Ben's just going to go for a quick break here, guys.
And I'm going to do the same. I'll be back with Ben here.
Sounds good. We'll just go to Kuhn and Larry's match here. We'll go full screen while these guys are playing. Hello, Rockford, Illinois. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, John McCormick. As soon as Grant gets here, he will make those tickets out and get those tickets over to you. Should be probably within the next 2 hours here. So please be patient. Grant's been here for 20 hours a day over the last couple days, so he's just kind of dragging his feet today. But he will be here by about 3 o'clock or so. Oh, Kuhn left himself a jump shot and airballed it. Giving Larry ball in hand here. This is a good tune. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. Got a little bit of Journey Open Arms going on in the background. I'm finding it really hard not to bust it out right now.
So Larry with the ball in hand here. I don't know. Why is he going down there? I take that combination
Larry's
right now.
got a plan. Larry's got a plan.
His plan's different to mine. I kind of like using that 11, taking that combination right now, or taking the ball that's tough. I mean, because everything else is wide open and goes. See, I hate getting down and then having to shoot like that, say that 11-10 combination, whatever it is, and then having something weird happen and not get out. So that's why I take it right off the bat.
Everybody's got different patterns, though. This is why the stream is so helpful, because there's not just one way to run a rack, guys. I know that there are coaches out there that are pretty adamant about how you run racks, but at the end of the day, I am not a juicy player, so the more natural shape, the better for me. That's why it's nice to just watch other players run racks out. There are definitely better ways than others to run racks, but never 100% the right way. Thank you, Jay. Like I said, guys, if you're sending tickets for Q Raffles right now, if you could just also send Q Sports Live a message on their Facebook page, that would be very helpful, and it'll help the process be really quick. When Grant gets here to write out those tickets, then he can just reply back to your message with your ticket picture. And then I don't have to try to remember whose name it shows up under. Jim, we're streaming from the Acadia Rec Center here in Calgary, Alberta. This is the CCS Westerns event. So for the CCS, it is the ACS affiliate, American Q Sports versus Canadian Q Sports. Same thing. It's a nice run for Larry. If you guys are interested in playing in any of these events, it is open to anybody for the singles events only. You can play 8-ball, you can play 9-ball. You just pay the entry fee plus a small sanction fee, and you're able to play the singles event. For the teams, you do have to have a certain number of weeks played with the league. But if you're interested in coming and in the area for any one of these events, you are able to enter for the singles. It's open to anybody. The events happen in Nanaimo, in Penticton, in Niagara, here in Calgary, and also in Vegas. So.
And you can also enter, it's open entry for the Scotch as well.
Sorry, what was that?
Open entry for the Scotch as well.
Oh, so, right, that's right. Scotch doubles as well. Yeah, so if you're going to be in the area anytime for any of those tournaments, just so you know, it is open to anybody for the singles only. You need a certain amount of weeks in with CCS or ACS to play in the team event. But well worth it. Always a great event.
It is. I was an open entry, found myself a Scotch partner. We paid our sanction fee and took second place, so could have been worse.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. That's super helpful. Like I said, if you're sending money for those raffle tickets, guys, if you could also send CSL a quick message just via Facebook, we'll just speed up the process. When Grants gets here to write out those tickets, we'll get those fired off to you right away.
Larry with a big break there, but didn't get rewarded. A lot of balls on that left side of the table there. It's got a lot of work in this rack.
So it looks like Ben and Eric are back from their break. They're just getting set up to run their second set. Ben got that first set 7-3. So we will reset these scores. And we will go back to the split screen just so we can watch both. Thank you, Chad. Really appreciate it. We are definitely down to around the 15 ticket mark left on that queue, guys. So hopefully we can get through that today. We'll do the draw live on the stream for you.
Oh, well, don't listen to me, JR. I don't sound like anybody from around anywhere. I travel the world. I was born in England. Used to sound like James Bond. That went away. It's when the ladies stopped chasing me.
How do you handicap a walk-in? Matt, typically anybody who walks in off the street, ideally people would be honest about their playing ability. We would definitely direct you in the right direction. If you came in with some stats or a handicap, if you have an APA handicap or some sort of league stat sheet, we would definitely point you in the right direction. However, if you don't provide that, you are able to come in at a C level, which is the lowest level. They do run qualifiers, so it's essentially an extra life. If you win the C qualifier, you do get bumped up into the B bracket, where then your double elimination starts. If you get knocked out of the C bracket, then you stay in the C division, and then the double elimination starts in the C. However, there is a little bit of a cash kicker to win the C division, and definitely bigger prize money in the B division and the A division. So the higher up you play, more the payout there is. So the qualifier process is designed to eliminate sandbagging. They want to reward you with a little bit of money to win the qualifier, and then obviously a bigger payout in the bracket you deserve to be in. However, no system is perfect. People will always find a way to sandbag, if you will. But we would hope that everybody is honest with their ability and play where they should be playing. That's always a better match that way.
I have a personal hatred of sandbagging. I think you should stand up and show everybody what you're capable of doing, and you should be proud of that. If you're a good player, you should stand up and show people you're a good player. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I always hope that people are a little bit more upfront about their ability. However, it doesn't always work out that way. You're always going to run into those guys who, you know, are looking for easy cash or whatever. And no system is perfect, like I said. So
I don't know. I mean,
I take it with a grain of salt.
Played this game at so many different levels over the years coming up, and it's never been about just the cash for me. So, you know, it's pride in the game. I want to play better opponents. I want to play the top of the top. To me, there's more satisfaction in beating a top guy than there is in beating somebody that's just starting.
Well, so those are players with integrity, right? And not all people have that. So It's unfortunate, but that's just the way the Rocks roll sometimes.
Eric's looking good to get out here. 3 ball down the rail, hold for that 4 in the side.
Yeah, and both these matches, guys, are final matches. So Eric has had the hot seat in the A division. Ben is coming around from the B side, and Ben did win that first set, so they're going to a second set. On the table on the right, Larry won the hot seat in the B division, and Kuhn is coming around from the B side. This is still the first set for the B division.
Nice out by Eric.
Eric gets first blood on that one.
And Ben runs up to the table. He wants to get those balls racked, broken, and run that rack.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be losing any of the momentum he just built in that last set.
I don't know if it's JR and Stephanie are saying that we have accents, but I think it's them that actually has the accents.
Well, like I said, I don't sound like anybody because grew up all over the world.
Yeah, you're
so
a little bit of a Heinz 57, eh?
I absolutely
You've
am.
lived a little bit everywhere. But I am 100% Canadian grown, born and raised right here in Calgary. But regardless of your language or accent, we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. This is why we do it. We love the viewers, we love the people, we love the players, we love this game. So thank you guys for all of your support, regardless of why you tune in.
Hey, Mark. Nice to see you. Hope everything's going okay down there. Sorry to hear the news. Team should be starting somewhere around 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Which is like in a half an hour-ish. Well, we say the A, JR. We do say the A, and I'm not going to deny that. You guys say the huh.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You got that, hey?
It's
Yeah.
a huh, y'all.
Yeah. And the y'all, that's right. The huh and the y'all. I don't know if there's a huge jump in skill from the A to B. These guys on the table on the right will play the guys on the left any day of the week and come out in a tight match. To be honest, I really haven't been watching the B-side match. I really love watching Eric and Ben play, so my eyes are automatically to the left. But Kuhn and Larry play the likes of Eric and Ben any day of the week. They play them quite often. So even though they may be struggling a little bit, I have no doubts that these guys can compete.
I think Ben was hoping to chip that 12 ball there on the way back. Missed it. Just got to look for breakout ball there now because I think it's the 12 and the 13 that are tied up.
Yeah, I hear the Americans say huh and y'all. Although Grant says, I don't know where Grant got it from. Grant says y'all a lot too. And he's 100% Canadian grown Calgary boy as well. So I don't know where he got that from.
Oh, it was the 12 to 5 that's tied up. There you go.
Y'all from the Southerners. Here we say you betcha. I could get accustomed to the you betcha. Nice shot by Ben.
Well, that's great, Mark. We hope to see you back there. We will definitely be here Sunday, so we'll see you then.
Ben's made really quick work of this rack here. Bing, bang, boom. Alberta is the Texas of Canada. We do have a really large Calgary Stampede. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Calgary Stampede in the States, but we have a pretty large rodeo that happens every year in July. That is the first weekend of July. That happens every year. It goes for 10 days. And the city pretty much shuts down for 10 days. All the bigwigs from all the oil companies pretty much shut down and just party, spend lots of money, entertain their vendors, and we just cowboy it up for 10 days here in Calgary. So if you guys ever plan to come at any time of year, the Calgary Stampede, the first weekend of July is a good time to come. You've got about a 10-day window. The hidden spot in Calgary as well always has a bar box, a Stampede bar box tournament during that weekend as well. And that is 8-ball on the Diamond bar box. Happens every year on the first Friday of July. Here from the CCS event, Westerns in Acadia Rec Center, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We are watching the final matches of the A and B divisions. A on the left, B on the right. Thank you guys. Yeah, we have all of our sound turned off here so we can't hear ourselves. Otherwise we'd get so much feedback. So we rely on you guys for feedback if you're losing sound or whatever. If we're muffled, if it's staticky, whatever the case may be. Thank you guys, thank you guys.
Well, Eric made short work of this. Oh, wow.
Why don't I just shut up?
I don't
Wow.
know. He mishit that. He missed that by quite a ways.
That was my fault. My fault. Sorry, guys.
He got lucky on the leave, though. Really didn't leave much. Guess Ben's going to be playing safe here. Oh, no, it cut. Wow. Nice thin cut.
That shot's got Eric talking to himself in his chair over there. Yeah, thanks, guys. It seems like we're all back on track. Video and audio should be good. Must have just been a Wi-Fi thing or an internet connection maybe on our end, but it seems to be going good now.
And Ben clearing this table. 1 the side, 7-3, 8 the other side.
Oh, damn. You know what, guys? After this rack, maybe what I'll do is I will close the stream and I will reboot and see if that rectifies the problem. It'll just take me a couple of seconds. We should be able to do it throughout this rack here. Make sure that you like our Facebook page, turn the notifications to on, and we'll be right back. I'm just going to stop the stream and reboot it. We'll be back with a new stream, and hopefully that rectifies our sound problem.
So Eric shooting this combination, opens everything up there. One ball in the same pocket. That 8 ball is going to be something tough to deal with, though. Or is that the 4 ball? Something's hidden there behind the 13.
Here we go, guys. Just rebooted the system, so hopefully that resolves the sound issue. Hopefully you guys can hear us okay. If you guys can let me know whether you can hear us, that would be great. This is just a continuation of where we just dropped off. I just closed the stream, guys, and restarted it. It seemed like our audio was going in and out. So hopefully we've rectified that. Scores on the board are being updated as we speak. Is it 2 for Eric?
I thought Ben got that last rack there. Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
yes,
2-1
he did.
for-
It's 2-1 for Ben. Thank you,
And
guys.
5-4 on the other side. So,
Great.
and Larry's looking good to take this here. He only needs a 1 set, right? He's in the hot seat.
Larry is in the hot seat. Kuhn is coming from the B side. So Larry looks like he's on the hill here.
If you are playing singles at 9-ball and have a conflict in match times, please ensure you have a team spare available for your 9-ball team.
It's not shot by Eric. He's just checking to make sure that 8 goes.
I think that 8 ball does go on the side. It's probably only got about a half a pocket there.
He's slow rolling this in. These side pockets on these valley tables are really tiny. It's a good out by Eric.
Yep, nice shot. Should be 2-2. I actually don't know. Do I know? I actually ended up having to. Larry plays with a Mickelson, I think. I ended up having to use it a couple weeks ago at playoffs, and it is a touchy cue. Wow. It is a beautiful cue. And it is a Mickelson. I can tell by the design. I just needed a little bit of a closer look. It has rings throughout the butt, just like a custom Mickelson.
Yeah, Bernie does a lot of that segmented work like that. Good shooting, Larry.
Congratulations, Larry. Yeah, it was a good day for Larry.
B Division champ.
Oh, the Nickel's back. What's up, Nickelback? I was thinking that you were going to be at the River Cree today. Edmonton, which is our rival city that is... Oh, yeah, it's over. That is 3 hours north from us, has another big tournament up in Edmonton. That's at the River Cree at the casino. We were invited to go stream there as well, but we had already given our word to the CCS. So unfortunately, we don't have a stream for that tournament. That would have been a great one to be at. I know, this work thing just gets in the way, Andrew. But it looks like right now you're getting paid to watch pool, so shh, don't tell anybody. Good luck, Saturday 9 a.m. pool. We all know how that one hurts.
If anybody's looking to get onto a 9-ball team, please see Gail at the bar or us at the tournament desk. Anybody looking to get on a 9-ball team, please see Gail or us at the tournament desk.
I got you, Andrew. Don't worry. Ben is just picking apart these low balls. This is going to be for $1,800 for first, plus entry into the event next year, or $1,100 for second. So this match is for $700 plus the amount for the entry, and the entry is about worth probably about $150.
Wow. He just doesn't care where the balls are. He's making everything.
Yeah, Ben's shooting pretty hot right now.
Now, I thought we had coffee on the way. What's going on there, huh?
Are you needing a recharge?
Didn't get much sleep last night again, so I'm living on heavy fuel. Coffee and nicotine's keeping me going right now.
That's pretty much what keeps any pool player going.
Oh, wow.
Oh. That must have been tighter than I thought.
Yeah, I actually thought he might have been going the other pocket, but like back cutting it, but that's really the first mistake we've seen from Ben. He's not happy with it, but he needs to shake it off.
No. He'll get over it.
Nobody's perfect, and that's pretty much, like I said, the first mistake we've really seen from him.
Eric still has some work to do, however. He's got that little cluster on the top left rail there.
It's Ben shoot with the Sean. No, actually, I think it's an older Dale Perry with a
It is an older Dale Perry.
Predator shaft on there.
Ben has talked many times about possibly changing his cue. He's seen a couple Mickelsons that he really liked. He's seen a couple of
Switching to something different if he just keeps the same shaft, you know.
it's hard
Balance
to say.
points are a little bit different on different
Yeah.
manufacturers. Different.
I mean, it's pretty obviously that he knows how to drive this cue, so why would he change? But I know that he's thought about it. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God, he's
Well, I guess Ben's kicking 2 rails.
somehow comes out putting Ben in a tough spot on that miss.
Yeah, 2 rail kick here. Wow, he was close on the hit anyway.
Yeah, and you know what? I am not opposed to, getting something new. I mean, a lot of us pool players are pretty dedicated to our cues. We use them for, 5, 10, 20 years or whatever it is. And sometimes we just need a change. There's so much new technology out there. However, there is not one player that I know that, as much as you think that you hit really good with a new cue, it only lasts for a few days or a week or so. Then you realize that you just need some adjustment time for that change. And there's so many great tournaments in our area that I don't know if Ben can afford that downtime to adjust. I think that's what's been kind of holding him back there.
It's a nice shot by Eric.
Yeah, Eric's really good at those shots. Our voices have doubled up. Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear anything on our end. Yeah, Eric did get out of shape there, but sometimes that's just how it has to go. I mean, there's always only the best players. I guess not only the best players have to end up potting balls sometimes. Three, 2 for Eric. Sometimes you just got to take what the table gives you. Just work with it, pot the balls, These guys are good enough to make balls from anywhere, so. Wow, Andrew. Oh boy, if you were here right now, I'm gonna high five you right in the face. Andrew Nickelback.
Dry break there by Ben.
Another dry break by Ben.
It's not what he wants. Let Eric in on this
No.
table now. Eric's
Ben
not up
may
by
need
much,
a breather. Ben has been playing steady matches since 9 a.m. this morning, so he may need a little bit of a break. I love you too, Andrew. But next time I see you, I might hurt you just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Josh, sorry I missed your question there. Steven was waiting on the B-side for the B-side final because he lost to Eric last night. Eric won the hot seat, put Steven to the B-side. This morning at 9 a.m., Ben beat Russ Whittle. Russ went out in 4th spot for $150. Ben then played Stephen Holem in the B-side final and beat Stephen 7-5 was that final score. So Stephen goes out for $500 in 3rd. And Ben has now earned the 2nd match to beat Eric Vargas, who was sitting in the hot seat. And that's where we're at.
Eric kind of stabbed at that last shot there. Didn't draw back the way he wanted to.
Yeah, you betcha, you guys. If you guys are interested in any of the draws, we did have Scotch doubles. We had, and that was handicapped. We had 9-ball singles. This is the end of the 8-ball singles. We have 9-ball team and 8-ball team starting up this afternoon. Oh, sorry, I believe it's 9-ball team that starts this afternoon. 8-ball will start tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in any of those draws, you can find them all on CompuSport. It is compusport.ca. You just find, go under tournaments and find the CCS Raid Championships. And in the drop down on the right, you will see all the divisions and all the draws. All the cash payouts are listed there as well. You can put in specific teams or specific individuals. I know they use it for the VNEA in Vegas. I'm not sure what they use for BCA or APA, any of those, but super handy program.
Oh, Eric's got some tough shape to get here on the 7.
Yeah, John Larry got that. That was 6-4, that final score.
Hit up Des Moines, Iowa in June. Well, Robbie, if you know the tournament director there, please give us the information or have them contact us. We will look at anything that's going and see if there's any way to do it. So we won't say yes right now, but we won't say no either. And Eric throws himself that 7 ball, has no shot here.
Yeah, it looks like he is really tight to that 7 ball. It looks like maybe about quarter to a half an inch space in between her.
And I need to take a break here, Steph, for just a second.
Yeah,
Gonna
sure,
go
go
stretch
ahead.
this arm out. It's starting to really hurt again.
Yep. I'll be here. APA also uses CompuSport. Perfect. Super handy program to have, guys. What I really love about it is even when you use it for these smaller tournaments, even
Play to the highest rank of player on your team. There is going to be an adjustment to the score sheet soon. You must play to the highest rank on your team. So if you have a B player on your team and 2 C players, you must play to B.
sorry guys, just waiting for these guys to finish their announcements. If you're using CompuSport for even a smaller tournament in your area, it tracks all the information for that player, regardless of where they are. They can play a tournament in Montana, they can go to Niagara, they can go to Texas, and the CompuSport gathers all that information and it'll tell you where they finish in every one of those tournaments. So really good program to use. I know that it is $1 per player to use that as a tournament. But well worth it, I think. Yeah, Scott, sorry, it's I answered your question before you even asked. It's $1 per player, and it's $1 per player regardless of how many events they play. So like Ben and Eric and Steven and these guys, they play every event. They play 9-ball, 8-ball, 9-ball team, 8-ball team, and possibly a Scotch doubles. So they could play all 5 events, and it's still only $1 for that player. Yeah, I use Challenge too, Daryl. The reason why I like Challenge is because it is free to use. Just Challenge on a bigger scale, and like I said, it gathers all the information on that one player, and you can see like if you pull up my name, for example, you'll see in 2002 I won the Open teams at VNEA Vegas. 2005, I won intermediate singles at the Joe Big Plume tournament that happened here 3 years ago. Our team won the ladies intermediate division or advanced division. Last year in the Joe Big Plume, I went out in 7th place in the singles. So any tournament that has been run by CompuSport, it actually gathers all that information, and you can get the history of that person that has run through CompuSport. So that's what I like about that. Challenge does go through Fargo, and Mike Page gathers all that stuff. But there's no track record of that after you're done. After you close that tournament, it is done and gone. So Eric is just getting a jump cue out here. He looks like he's got to make a jump on this 7 ball. Almost a full ball that he's got to get over here, so this is a tough one. Hits it like a champ, but gets unlucky. Wow. Wow, that was so gross. Ben is just sitting there in disgust for Eric. That was a really nice jump shot and got very unlucky there. It looks like he is looking to do it again, Eldon. Doesn't have a whole lot of options here. Good hit. Good hit, and it's not the worst sleeve. Chris, I'm not sure the cue that we've got for raffle on that Mickelson. Let's see if I can tell you here. Oh, my description does not tell me anything about the joint, but I can see if I can find out for you. Nice shot by Ben. Let me get back to you on that, Chris. Who won Larry's match? Larry won Larry's match. It was a good one. He got that 6-4 in the first set with Kuhn Dao. Yeah, I know the brackets are always saved on Challenge. However, I really like the function of CompuSport and able to be putting in my name, and it gives you my full history. Every year, every tournament that I played under that program, it's all there. And even when I go to Vegas, if I'm looking for one of my teammates or a friend, I can just plunk in their name, and it shows me exactly which draw, what table, you know, who they beat along the way. I like the function of that. It looks like Ben and Eric are just going for a quick break, guys. So I'm just gonna flash up this cue draw here, real quick, like so. This is the custom Mickelson cue that we've got on for raffle. We're only selling 56 tickets. They are $50 Canadian. which works out to be just under $40 American, 39 and change American funds for that. It is the bird's eye maple, ebony, tulip wood, and elkhorn in the joint and the butt cap, guys. It is a wrapless cue, but it is beautiful. Comes with an Extreme 1 zero deflection shaft. You can send the funds to qsportslive@gmail.com or paypal.me/qsportslive. We are also doing the daily 50-50. And here's the cost for those. 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for 50. You can send it to the same email or PayPal. And as soon as we get your money, we will send you a picture of the tickets. So give me just 1 second, guys. It looks like they are making their way back. Give you half and we keep half. And then just check the ticket number. That's 50-50, so you don't need to write anything. Okay. Just give her half. We'll take half. Can you break a 20?
Hey guys, Dave Harding. I'm back. Just had to take a quick break there.
Okay, well, if you're back, I'm going to go for a quick break myself.
No problem.
These legs, these folding chairs are terrible.
I can't get comfortable.
It's tough.
So I like Eric for shooting high ball here. Well, Eric stands a good chance of taking this rack here. Nothing really too tough if he takes the 11 ball right now. Everything else goes. He's going the other route, though. Guess he wants better shape on that 11 ball. It's a little bit of angle so he can draw one rail down and up. So 13 to the 11. Oh, wow, he drew across. That works too, absolutely. Steve, the zero deflection shaft. If you're looking for a zero deflection shaft, that's actually how Bernie Mickelson is marketing his shafts. That's something we could definitely try and arrange for you. That would be coming from Bernie. You could send us some details if you want. Send us an inbox message with that question. We can get you details on pricing, see what we can work out for you there. But we should definitely be able to help you out on that. If you need a collar matched, we'd have to have a picture of the collar, preferably the collar diameter, and of course the thread that's on your cue. Nice out by Eric. Didn't really see a lot of problems in that rack for him. So this is a tight match here. 8 ball in the corner. So yeah, Steve, just let us know if that's what you're looking for, and we can try and help you out on getting you one of those shafts. So score now 4-3 here for Eric Vargas. I'm just going to update the scores. Bent to break here. Let's see if he claws this one back, keep himself in it. Okay, Eric, so that's the new one there that my buddy Brandon's making, right? Brandon Jacoby, Brandon and Dave, they used to sponsor me. Great guys. $11 7.5 is a little too small for me. I still like the 12 7.5, so it's a little bit more forgiving on the ball. Nice combination by Ben there. Nice combination. That clears everything up. It's looking really good here. Wants to be around this side of the table though for the 12 ball as he looks at it. So I look for him to cut this 10 ball lane, come back short on the 9 ball, then to draw below, come past the 12, shoot the 12 in there, 14 down in this corner, and then take the 8 ball back up table. I think Ben's having to think here as to whether he likes having to go with a long shot on that 14 to get back down for the 8, but I still think that's the best plan for the out here. Shoot the 10, come up short, take the 9, draw below for the 12. Well, snooker's a different game. The balls are a lot smaller as well, so you kind of need the smaller tip. A lot of those tips are like 10 or 11. He got good on that ball, went slightly different route. End result's pretty close to the same though. He's going to have a, like I said, a long 13 ball there, or a long 14 ball. But this way his shape's a little bit more natural, just floating around off of this 10, past the 8 ball. Oh, he hit it, but he got lucky. He got good. He got the lucky rub there. Nice shot by Ben. So Ben ties this match up here. 4-4. Keeping this tight, folks. This is the A-side final. Ben got the first set. He was coming back from the B-side, has to double dip, so he is trying to take the set here for the win. This is for all the marbles. And we hope you guys are enjoying this match. Great level of pool here, especially for on a box. Lots of balls, tight shape. Picking these racks apart. They're both playing great. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. A couple hundred viewers as it stands, so thank you everybody for taking time out of your day. We do appreciate it. we do this because we love the game, but we also love to be able to bring something to people that love the game who can't be here in person, and that's what it's all about. Second ball break there again, and dry. That's rough. I mean, the reason that these guys are using second ball break is because the percentage of actually making a ball is a lot higher. It's a little tougher to control cue ball. And you do tend to get balls basically over on one side of the table versus the other. Makes the racks a little bit tougher to pick apart, but they're being kind of unlucky not getting a ball on the break here on that second ball break. I see Leonard Soria just tuned in. Hey, Leonard. Dave Harding here. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. It's tough from this angle for me to see whether that 7 ball goes. If it goes all the way down the rail or just to the side here. Oh, nice shot. He decided to use the valley table there. He knows that these pockets will take those balls a little bit sloppy. Tough 4-ball, though. He's got to bear down on this. And the bigger problem is once these 3 balls are down, where's that 8-ball going? Hey, Lou, hi to you too. How's Joyzy? You guys got good pull that side of the country for sure too. Well, he got a little unlucky there. Thank you everybody once again for tuning in. We really appreciate that. We're here at the, this is the 8-ball finals, CCS, Canadian Cue Sports Association, which is affiliated with the ACS down in the States. Western Canadian Championships, so our side of the country, we have people here from British Columbia, people from Saskatchewan, so 3 provinces combined. Fairly big event. Team events start today. Well, pretty close to this actually. We'll have teams going right away here. Stephen Hollem, 22-year-old talent from Calgary, Alberta, actually took home the 9-ball yesterday, or the day before. He is the 9-ball champ. And today we are playing here. This is the final for the 8-ball title. Ben Francis versus Eric Vargas. Again, two local Calgary guys. We have some top talent here in Calgary. Everybody shoots pretty good. Score is tied up 4-4. Nice bank there. And he overran the shape a little bit. Did not have that 6 ball in the corner like he was wanting. So we got 4-4 race to 7. Ben Francis came in from the B side. Ben's at the table right now. And he needs to double dip. So he got the first set. But both these guys are playing for the win right now. Might be a little bit more pressure on this set. Ben might be trying to do something off of this with this 2 ball, maybe off the 13 in the corner. Oh, sorry, that, yeah. This is calling the bank. He gets it. Wow. What a shot. He knew that pocket was big, but still. That's a fantastic out there by Ben Francis. Fantastic out. Love it. Gotta love it. Wow, this match is go, go, go. Ben pulls ahead here, 5-4 in a race to 7 for all the marbles. So Ben's got to be feeling good after that shot. Breaking to get on the hill here. Again, dry break. These tables are breaking tough, even with that 2nd ball break. Do we have any idea how many games Ben has to play today? Well, I mean, this is the final for the singles, but he will be playing in the team event. Lots of teams there, so I don't know how long that's going to take. Well, Eric went for shot there. He tied up some things. Not really making things any better there, just a little bit tougher traffic. But Ben decides he's just going to get down to work. He does have the better choice of balls there. High ball's definitely a better choice. Most of them, well, I think they all go. He's just got a little bit of work to do on shape. So he's just got to keep tight shape here and then chip out that 8 ball at some point. 8 ball does go down here in the bottom right corner if you're looking at that from the top of the table. 15 the side, 11 in the side, 13 the opposite side. Draw down for the ball on the top rail there. Don't know if he's got enough angle on this 11 ball to go forward for that. I think it's a 12 that's on the top rail. So he wants to be really deep, almost straight on that 12 to. Nope, he is going for. Wow. Way to go, buddy. Nice shot, Ben. He is all kinds of good here. Oh, he rushed that. He rushed that. He shot it. He shot the right way. Shot the bigger pocket. Ben's not missing much, tell you that. So Eric decides to play safe here. I'm guessing that Ben's going to be going to his jumping game. Time to get Shorty out of the bag. Pall Mall Blue, king size 20s.
What is it?
Pall Mall Blue, king size 20s.
Palm?
P-A-L. Ben's jacking up here for this jump. A lot of distance, but he's not too worried about being off the table with it. Just needs to hit it decent. What a shot! That's all he wanted. He bought himself a shot. He's got the cut. This isn't the easiest cut, but I expect to see him bear down on this one, especially after missing that last 13 ball. He knows he's going to take his time on this. A fantastic jump. Ben is earning this match. He is really earning it, shooting phenomenally.
Okay, I'm back. What's happening here? I just saw Ben make that crazy jump shot.
He did. He's had some fantastic outs these last couple of racks here. Tough outs. Wow, way to go, Ben.
Wow, nice cut.
That takes him onto the hill. He wants this. He wants this so bad. Looks like Eric's going to take a bathroom break. He's going to go shake his head in the mirror. He's not really doing much wrong, but what do you do against a guy like this, I tell you.
Ben has been shooting lights out, and it kind of seems like he's on autopilot today. Really great shooting. Joey, it is Steph, and I'm joined by Dave Harding today. This is the second set, guys. This is the A Division final. Eric is in the hot seat, and Ben pushed it to a second set, and Ben is on the hill first in the second set. So great shooting by both guys. Although Ben seems to be just got that ball on a string today. Not missing much.
Well, he knows Eric's not taking this break as a tactic. He knows Eric's trying to get his head together. So he's just going to try and sit here, stay focused till he gets back. It'll be a couple of minutes. He's feeling good, but he just needs to hang tough here for one more rack. He needs one more to take this all the way.
Guys, so it just looks like Eric's gone for a quick break. I see him walking back, but I'm just going to take this opportunity to flash up this queue raffle again. We are down to about 15 tickets. This is the Mickelson custom queue we've got going on. Max of 56 tickets at $50 Canadian. Beautiful bird's eye maple, ebony, tulip wood, and elkhorn on the joint and the butt cap. This does come with the Extreme 1 zero deflection shaft. You can e-transfer qsportslive@gmail.com or via PayPal as well. PayPal.me/qsportslive. As soon as we sell out these 15 tickets, we will do the draw live on the stream. So hopefully that gets done this afternoon.
Clinton, Stephen lost to Russ Whittle, another fantastic bar box player.
Nope.
Or
No, Eric put Steven to the
oh,
B-side.
sorry, Eric put Eric put Stephen to the B-side,
and then played Ben at 10:30, and Ben defeated Steven 7-5.
7-5. Yeah, it was a good match.
That was just this morning.
It looks like he might get this final here, 7-4.
Ben is really hungry for a win. He, if you can call Four Bears a warm-up, that was a really good experience for Ben. Got 4th place in both the 9-ball and the 8-ball, I believe. It was both?
Yep,
Was it
both of them he placed 4th.
Yeah, so Ben got 4th place in those. Got to play all the pros. Corey Duell, Roberto Gomez, Shane Van Boning. So had a really good warm-up at the Four Bears tournament. And he seems to be just on fire for this event here. And he is super hungry for a win. And he deserves it.
He's looking comfortable here. Bridge is a little awkward here on this one ball, but the way he's been hitting them, he's just going to try and not do too much with it.
For those of you who have sent money for the Q draw, Grant is on his way in, so you should have those tickets shortly. Hang tight, they are on their way. Oh, good weight to not scratch there. Had good line.
Yeah, he just overhit that a little bit. Tough shot because he couldn't really do anything with the cue ball.
Yeah,
striking
really
down on it,
tough.
wants to keep center ball because as soon as you're off a little bit with the English, it's going to throw it. Wow. That was a tight 7 on the side too.
Yeah, only about a half a pocket there.
Well, there's blood in the water. Ben smells it. He's going for the kill here.
This is the second set, guys. This is for $1,800 for first, plus entry into the division for next year. $1,100 for second, with no add-ons.
And he knows that all he's got to do is hold it together here. He's out. 5 ball on the bottom rail, back up for the 8. He is 2 balls away from taking this title home.
Yeah, you got it, Chris. It is me, joined by Dave Harding. Just trying to ride out these last couple of balls. A really great match between Ben and Eric on this
Going
one.
forward here. 2 rails. Little heavy. He's okay with that though because it goes to the side.
He's all right. Just
Here
a
we go.
slight cut.
This is the one for the title. He's going to take his time here. Just taking his time, calming his nerves. He will have a little bit of a nerve on this shot.
It's
There
in.
you go. Well, there you have it, guys. Ben Francis, CCS 2018 champ there for 8-ball.
So guys, we do still have the Q raffle going on. Like I said, there's about 15 tickets left on that. If you have sent money, your tickets are on the way. Grant is on his way in. He's just making a coffee run. Also, we've started a brand new 50-50 today as well. That'll be drawn at the end of the night. So if you're interested in 50-50 tickets, they are 1 for $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $20, or 50 for $50. Ben just double dipped Eric Vargas. Do we have anything going on here next, or got a bit of a wait?
Probably at least an hour, maybe an hour. We're going to have, I think it's 9-ball teams starting on here.
Okay, guys, so
Ball teams at 3 o'clock, I think.
9-ball teams at about 3 o'clock. So probably in about 15 minutes or so, we'll be back with the 9-ball teams. We will restart the stream when we have our teams here ready to go. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, folks. We appreciate everybody that tuned in. You got to watch some great games, some great matches there. We'll be here all day tomorrow, too.
Today, tomorrow, and Sunday, yeah.
So we got a lot more action. Please keep tuning in, keep watching us, keep supporting us. We appreciate it. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. You know, for the guys, basically, you can't be here. We're trying to bring you kind of into our living room and show you what's going on in our backyard. It's a fantastic event. So I'm Dave Harding. Thank you for joining me here on the mic. It's been a privilege to be here, and we will be back a little bit later on.
Good job, Benny. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a few.